And it's Sacramento's ball. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
And we talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
On the court right now for the Kings, Pippen is out there with Grant. Then there's Howard. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Iverson in at the 1 spot. Now here's Iverson to the inside. Here's Grant. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Mills. Iverson covering. Got a piece of it. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Inside, here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Pass to Mills. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Leonard on the wing, takes a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Kings trail by 3. Iverson dishes to Pippen. Feeds it to Grant. Wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Grant's got his second bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Aldridge. To the middle. Here's Green. It's deflected. Jordan with it. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. He kicks to Howard. On the wing, Iverson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Gasol against Pippen. Outside Gasol. Right side Leonard. 5 to shoot. And Mills kicks to Leonard. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Leonard's got 5.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Gasol with the steal. And here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Howard with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Mills after the Kings pick up 2. Leonard attacking, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
San Antonio with the ball after the Kings pick up 2. Mills passes to Green. Gasol against Howard. A nice shot by Gasol.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Kings. Cartwright's checked in. Now here's Iverson. Grant with a screen on Leonard. And a wide open look for Jordan. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Jordan's got his second basket of the night. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Jordan with it. Gasol covering. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
And the Spurs making a change here. West is checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Paxson in for Allen Iverson. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Jordan. Howard is out there with Cartwright. Then there's Armstrong. And it's Iverson in at the 2 guard. Now Mills, looking for his first basket still in this one. And here's Green outside, rebounded by Howard.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now Mills, following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And he gets it to go. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Howard. He's got 5. Screened by Howard. Armstrong kicks to Howard. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Mills with it. He's covered by Armstrong. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here is Armstrong. Here's Jordan. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Here's Mills. There's the dish to Aldridge. Goes up the baseline. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Armstrong kicks to Howard. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Mills. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The Kings trail by 4. Mills with the steal. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And both free throws good for Mills. The Kings have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And 3 from Jordan. Rebound San Antonio. And Mills kicks to Green. Now here is Aldridge. He's got 6. He feeds it to Mills. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Mills has got 6. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Iverson against Leonard. The drive by Iverson. Shot off the pick. That one off the back iron and out. San Antonio leading by 8. Leonard, no luck.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Armstrong with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Iverson. Kings moving the ball around. The drive by Jordan, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The Kings trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Armstrong. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now here's Mills. 6 points for him. Here's the screen. Leonard with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Mills can't hit.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's Armstrong. Back to Jordan. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Pau Gasol's checked in for Tim Duncan. Pippen's checked in for Sacramento. Pippen is doubled. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Jordan outside. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pippen for 3. Good. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Mills dishes to Aldridge. Fades and shoots. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Howard with a screen on Leonard. And Jordan has it in the corner. They get the rebound. Court right. Great D that time from Green.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Kicks to Gasol. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwight Howard. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And also,
and the first half come.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the well for San Antonio. They're facing a second half that will either put them on the brink of elimination or breathe new life into this series. One thing's for sure, they can't let this game get away and expect to have a decent chance to rebound from a 3-0 deficit. Kenny. And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Jordan with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Jordan the pass to Howard. Pippen kicks to Iverson. Outside Jordan. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 10 points.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Mills dishes to Green. Lets it fly from 18. The shot, no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. The drive by Jordan. And he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And here's Mills. 9 points in the game so far. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And 3 from Jordan. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 6 assists here tonight.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Screen by Duncan. Mills passes to Duncan. Leonard with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Leonard's got 23 points. Leonard against Iverson. There's the pick. And there's the pass to Grant. Screen by Howard. Grant kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Leonard with the steal. The feed now to Mills. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
The Kings trail by 5. And they double up Jordan. He dishes it to Grant. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Grant's got 10.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts. He's definitely shaken up. They're using a timeout to let their trainer take a look at him.
San Antonio calls timeout. Here's Mills. He's got 12. Dishes it to Duncan. Leonard against Pippen. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Outside Aldridge. This one for 3. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Kings trail by 3. Jordan kicks to Iverson. Here's Pippen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
We've seen Scottie Pippen doing his thing. He's got 11 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
And the Kings making a change here. Cartwright's checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Up top, Mills, guarded by Pippen. Pass to Duncan. Green kicks to Mills. Aldridge with a screen on Pippen. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Really left alone that time. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
San Antonio's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Now Mills. He's got 12. High post try, and the Spurs scoring again.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
To the inside, here's Howard.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Here's Mills. 14 points for him. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And 11 points for Aldridge.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Jordan dishes to Iverson. Kings moving the ball around. Green against Jordan.
Jordan with a good game. 19 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pau Gasol is checked in for Duncan. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Patty Mills. The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. West kicks to Ginobili. Feeds to Gasol. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Spurs?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Gasol.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
The drive by Jordan and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
Ginobili against Jordan. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. Tries again. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Spurs have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Gasol nails them both. And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 3. The drive by Jordan. Misses from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the Kings making a change here. Paxson's checked in. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. They've got Howard. Pippen is out there with Grant. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Iverson in at the point guard. Jordan, the pass to Iverson. Here's Grant. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Green against Pippen. And 3 from Jordan, and another 3 for Sacramento.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Launches a 3. Here's Pippen. Outside Jordan. Grant outside. Passes it to Pippen. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Stolen by Pippen. Iverson outside. There's the dish to Pippen. Poke loose. It's stolen by Duncan. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. Aldridge dishes to Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Leonard playing extremely well. He's got 30 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Aldridge a screen. Leonard against Pippen. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And they double up Jordan. Howard, the pass to Pippen. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Howard kicks to Jordan. Grant, right side. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Here's Leonard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Jordan with it. Guarded now by Duncan. And stolen by Aldridge. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him to take the lead. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. 16 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And Mills kicks to Duncan. He feeds it to Mills. Duncan with the screen on Iverson. Screen by Duncan. Clock at 6. He used that pick to perfection. And the Spurs lead by 3.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Jordan kicks to Grant. Can't get it to go. Duncan with some nice D. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Duncan with the screen on Pippen. Now here's Mills. Screen by Duncan. Mills dishes to Duncan. They get it back. Pass to Mills from the arc. The shot is off. The Kings trail by 3. Allen Iverson on the way. He's covered by Leonard. Count the bucket. 31 points for Michael Jordan.
The defense better start paying attention and taking care of business because he's been great from the arc this half. You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
San Antonio calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
2 shots. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Aldridge up on top. He's covered by Grant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mills has got the game tied up here for San Antonio. The drive by Jordan. Duncan with the block. Here's Howard. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Aldridge with a screen on Iverson. And Mills kicks to Green. From 17 feet out. Good on the jump shot.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Green against Jordan, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Sacramento. He lobs it up. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Mills, guarded by Jordan. And Leonard has it in the corner. No luck.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Jordan with it. Now Green defending. Jordan kicks to Iverson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists here tonight.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Duncan, a screen. A 3 from Leonard, and he gets it to go. Leonard's got 38 points.
Wow, fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. He kicks it to Grant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Take a look at what Grant's done. 16 points and 3 denials. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
In fact, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
He hits the second from the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Spurs have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Here's Aldridge. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First free throw is good. And Duncan drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Leonard with the steal.
You know, I thought they did a decent job during the first half of limiting turnovers, but since halftime, it's been a different story.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 2. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Duncan dishes to Leonard. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. The fader. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14. Timeout called by the Kings. They're losing by 4. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jordan against Green. The drive by Jordan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Or he hung in the air, double pump, and then threw it down.
Well, the D just stepped aside. Let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make, and voila, there it is.
There it was.
And what a beautiful move it was.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Mills passes to Aldridge. And too long on the shot.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Mills dishes to Aldridge. Shot from 12. Money!
A very impressive fourth quarter from him so far. He's knocked down 5 of 7 from the floor.
The drive by Jordan, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Duncan, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Spurs making a switch here. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And he does get the second one. And that ties the game up. The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. And Mills kicks to Green. The shot. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
The drive by Jordan. Here's Grant. It falls.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're losing by 2. Left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock where they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Kicks it to Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Pippen. Stolen by Pippen, and there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Mills misses the shot. And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-1 or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the